Welcome back, YouTube fam. It's your boy Y, back again with another one. And in this video, we're going over the Moto Tag. So Motorola has entered the tag business. Now, I don't know if that's a super good thing or a super bad thing, but in this video, we're going to go over the basics of it and see how much does it compare to the AirTag as far as like looks and design. Now, if you have an Apple device, then you know very well about this AirTag. You probably have multiple of these. If you went traveling, you most likely put these in your luggage. If you're a clumsy person like me, then you put this in your sling bag and you probably have it on your wallet just in case you may drop it somewhere and lose it. This helps with tracking your personal belongings, so it gives you that sense of security without having to spend a whole bunch out of pocket or carrying around bulky items. This thing is super small and sleek and slim. You can just throw it right in with basically whatever and you can still track it. So Apple knew what they were doing when they came out with this. This was a hit and it still is. Millions of people still buy these and still carry these on a regular basis. In fact, even on my last vacation, someone was tracking their luggage at the airport to make sure it got to the baggage claim area, because you know these days when you go to the baggage claim, they take forever to send your luggage out depending on what airport. But this thing comes in handy. Now, thinking of the AirTag, if you are an Android user, maybe you don't want to use this. In fact, maybe you've been thinking, what about Android? I don't want to go to Apple just to use the AirTag. I want something that's specifically meant for Android devices. Today, Moto has given you an option. Yes, there are other ones that are by companies on Amazon, and recently Google just partnered with Pebble and came out with one as well. Well, technically they didn't come out with one, they just re-engineered one, but anyway. But now you have Moto from Motorola, this Moto Tag that's specifically designed for Android. So now we have some real good competition to Apple. Now let's look on the back to see what it has. It says easy to set up and locate on any Android phone. So if you have an Android phone, you can use this. You don't necessarily need to have Motorola, so you don't have to worry about that part. But it also has the little one. I'll put it closer. So you see that one at the end? It says requires Android 9.0 phone and up. In other words, you can't have a prehistoric phone and expect to use this Moto Tag. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. You have to upgrade your phone if you don't have Android, at least Android 9. But in this day and age, everybody is upgrading. Some people still have their old phones, but realize certain services don't work as well anymore, if not at all. So just throwing that out there. Also, what else does it have? Unwanted tracking detection. Now, this is the same thing that Apple has on this AirTag. Again, if you have an AirTag, I'm pretty sure you got the notification on your phone about unwanted tracking detection. Maybe it detected somebody tracking, or maybe you just happen to be by it and tracking it with another device, but it lets you know. So it really gives you that sense of security and notifies you. So really, really good with the AirTag. But now we have our own tag with Android that does the exact same thing. So very, very good to hear. Now, the third thing is Bluetooth and UWB precision. If you don't know what UWB is ultra wideband. Now, what this means is it helps you with a very more and precise area where you could have left it. So let's say you have the wallet, right? And like maybe you're running or something, drop your wallet. You looked, backtracked, can't find it anywhere. So now you take out your phone and you track it. Having that ultra wideband precision will get you more precise to the point of where you last dropped it at or where it is located, just like it would be if you have AirTag. So this really helps with being more precise and accurate. Again, you have other tags with Android from different third-party companies, and the one with Google and Pebble, but this one has ultra wideband, just like Apple does. Now, again, this one also has a 2 next to it, so we always have to read a little bit. Normally, I don't read all this on the box, I just open it. But it says, UWB Precision requires supported Android phone and will be available upon future Android integration. Which means, if your phone doesn't have ultra wideband capabilities, you won't be able to use that feature, so you won't get super precise tracking, but you'll still get accurate tracking. So it's not gonna be like extremely precise, but you can still use it as a tracker. So I know that sounds bad, but right now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are using trackers that don't have ultra wideband, so you kind of get the gist of it. This just gives you more precise look. So that's the only main difference. So you don't have to upgrade or change anything to use this. If it doesn't have UWB, just wait until you find a phone that you like that has UWB on it. If you're unsure if your phone has it, you can look in the settings. If you can't find the settings, just Google it. Does this phone have UWB Precision? Again, it's called Ultra Wideband Precision. All right, so hopefully I answered that before you ask me. But still, if you have any other questions, feel free to drop a comment below. So let's go ahead and open it up. So when you open it, okay, oh, okay. You pull it out. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it looks about, it's almost the same size, right? Put them next to each other. Yeah, it's literally about the same size. I think the only difference is this little bulge right here pushes out a little bit more, but yeah, it's about the same size. What that means is if you have like a wallet that has a little cutout for it, maybe you might be able to fit it. Matter of fact, let me show you right now. Let's see if we could do it. So if I put it inside this wallet, oops, sorry, wrong pocket, guys. So if I put it, select a little pocket right here, okay, good. So if I put it inside this pocket, can I fit it? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. So you can fit it in the same little pocket that you had your Apple Tag in, which for me, I'm gonna replace it with this one. I'm gonna use the AirTag for something else, but now I know. So again, if you have a wallet that has this cutout, you can put this in there. If you have like something that you normally would have to go with this, like maybe like a card, a little card you slide this into, or whatever it is, you can now possibly replace it with the AirTag because they're about the exact same size. So just to throw that out there. All right, going back here. So when you have it, and I'm just gonna get it closer so that way you can see it. So it's like, kind of like army green. It looks nice. Looks real nice. What I do like about this one is it's not super shiny on the outside with this one, because if you look on mine, this thing got scratched up just from sitting in my pocket. This one you don't have to worry about. It doesn't look like it's gonna get super scratched up or anything. It's like a matte color. Now here it has a lock. So if you can see, so I'm guessing this back end, this back is what's gonna come off to switch the battery. So you just turn it. So right now it's in the lock position and I'm not gonna open it. You just turn it, that way you can set the lock off. And then that's how you do it. Really good, really impressed. Motorola, I might buy some more of your tags. All right, anything else that come in this box? Let's see. Of course, books that I'm never ever gonna read in life. So I'm just gonna close that back up and put that to the side. If you're wondering why I don't read the books, because it's kind of boring. I mean, unless it's telling me how to put something together, I don't really care to read it. I'm glad they still include it because you never know, you might need to glance at it, but me, I just like to learn as I get to play with the device. It kind of adds like that more excitement feature in there when you figure out stuff that you didn't know was on it without looking at the book. So that's just me being weird. All right, so let's go ahead and include this to the device. So let me grab a phone. All right, so we have this phone. I wonder if I need to download an app. Let's do it. So I'm gonna pull this off. All right, look like you just made a noise. Oh, and it pops up automatically on your phone. That's cool. Just like AirTag does with Apple. All right, so click here. It says use responsibly. It works with the app, the Google Find My Device. Sorry, I was kind of lost that chain of thought. But it works with the Google Find My Device, which is still an upcoming app, still trying to improve. So it's really trying to be a competitor compared to Apple. So just to throw that in there. So we're just gonna agree, continue. It says the Moto Tag. Just wait for it to load. All right, now it's telling me to download another app. So with this Moto Tag, unlike Apple, I have to download another app other than the Google Find My Device app. So if you have Google Find My Device, still keep that app there. You don't have to disable it, but no, you'll have to download another app as well. So let's see what app that is. Okay, Moto Tag app. So they came up with their own tag app. All right, so install. Maybe it helps for better tracking. Who knows? Okay. It says let's go. We're gonna sign up. Yep, we do allow. We're gonna look for a device. All right, so I found it. All right, so it says update. So let's go on update, and we're gonna update that software. And just wait for it. Look like, oh, okay. At least it does it pretty fast. Awesome. All right, cool. All right, so now it's up to date. So let's go back here. All right, so here says the battery is normal. Basically, you're gonna have to buy like separate batteries. It could be like the CR, I think it's called 2032. So just a little round battery. So just keep that in mind. All right, it says play sound. So let's play a sound to see security wise. Not working for me. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I guess because it's still slow to boot up, it's still kind of glitchy. Let's see if, there we go. All right, that's good. So it worked pretty well. I play it again, and then I put it to my mic. Okay, that's pretty cool. It could be a little bit louder. I'm not complaining, but it could be a little bit louder though. Just saying. All right, it says more. Let's click on more. It says use tag button to locate your phone. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Let's go on at it. Never know when you might need it. All right, cool. So allow someone you know to locate device and to find my device. So it's cool. I think that's pretty good. I think overall, the fact that I'm able to track it just like the other one, I think this was a good steal. Right now, I think it's going for like 30 bucks, which is the normal price of like the higher end tags. So this is a good win. It's very, very light. So you don't have to worry about like expending a lot of like force to try to hold this thing. Not that, you know, the tags are heavy, but it's always good to have one light. But the problem with it, when it's light, you can kind of not tell when you're not holding it because how light this thing is. So just throwing that out there. All right, so you can see now I have it inside my wallet again. This is definitely a win, definitely a win. I've been waiting for like a good tag for Android users because I am myself as an Android user and have been for years. But I do have the AirTag to go with like my iPad. And that was not good because I just dropped it. Anyway, I think this is a steal. Overall, this is a very good competitor for Apple. So now Apple could probably step his game up even more. Usually when a company gets challenged, when they're doing the same thing over and over again, they tend to start making those advancements. So I'm wondering what will be next for Apple, but Moto, you guys did a good job with this. I think I might end up buying more. If you're with Android and you don't want to deal with Apple, again, you don't have to deal with Apple. Now you can add a tag on our end from Motorola, and you can go right to their website and buy it. It was like 30 something bucks. Compared to this, again, was like 30 something bucks. So it's not like you're spending way more just to go with Android. And you can fit it clearly inside your wallet here. The same wallet that's usually only AirTag compatible, because this is the exact same size. Now you can swap it out with the Moto Tag. So now feel free to go online and buy those wallets if you want to put a tag inside there. Or they have some now where you can have like a card and you can put the AirTag inside the card and make it seem like it's just a card. Now you can do the same thing with Moto because they're the same size. So let me know if you have any questions or comments. And definitely I hope all of you are staying well and warm. And check this out, man. This is a good way for you as an Android user to be able to track all your packages, your luggage, without having to go to the side of Apple. You can stay with Android and still get that same type of service that you would get with Apple. So now I'll leave you with this, but if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. Take some time, subscribe, join the family. I'm on a goal this year to get to 1,000. I know that's a big goal, but you gotta start off with a big goal somewhere, right? So take care, you too, fam. Thank you for watching.